What's going on? What's going on? Hey, look here. I want to ask the few people over here a question. Do you think most rappers nowadays need to see a psychiatrist plus a therapist? The reason I say that is because, man, in the last 2 years, man, 3 years, 5 years, we have witnessed so many rappers, man, go out here on a limb, gunning people down. It's like they ain't got no sense to like drink maybe 1 or 2 shots if you drink. Maybe hit a joint every now and then. These folks drinking so much lean, smoking so many blunts, popping so many pills, to the point they put their own self into danger, like physically, and then want to go to praying to God after, they go to the doctor and find out that now they're diabetic or whatnot, or, one of their lungs is about to give out. I think that's like a sickness, man. And I used to drink like crazy, heavy, but I had sense enough to know, like, I need to slow this down and put more good stuff in my body than bad. Then we got rappers who willingly go to some house and perform a trick for some money. I think that's kind of mental health. You can go work at Amazon, you can go work at Walmart, but they too good for that. So they'll rather go dance on a table like this fool right here for a bunch of old white men, for some money, man. And certain parts of Georgia, we call that table topping. I mean, that's the same thing you see strippers doing when they're in the club. They be standing on a table naked, shaking their ass. Now, at that particular point right there, I'm looking at these white folk, especially some of the white men. Now, I know I'm finna sound crazy, but at that point, one of those white men could have told that dude, pull your drawers down, we want to see your naked ass. I believe he would have did it. He probably would have did it, man. Just out of pure sickness, out of pure, mental health, like willing to do anything for some money. That's a sickness to me. So that's why I say a lot of them need to see a psychiatrist. You gotta be crazy if you let a man talk you in his back room, he stick his thumb in your butt. You go on throughout life, 15 years done passed, now your money done slowed down. Now you want to come out and tell somebody that you willingly let a man stick his thumb in your butt? Yeah, that's a sickness, man. That is a sickness. He need to see a psychiatrist and a therapist, And you got a lot of guys online now, man, 50 years old, half-ass crazy, talking crazy. Some is getting to the point where, like, they are willing to, like, if they got beef, they're willing to fly, get on a plane, go fly out to some town or city where the other so-called rapper is located at, stake out, find out where he's going to be hanging at, and actually shoot him. If that ain't a sickness, I mean, he need to see a therapist and a psychiatrist, put him on medication. And then you got the ones who, just out here, pretty much, they'll get some money, and then that thing, they just start acting crazy like a buffoon. Like this dodo bird right here. Every time you see him on IG Live or, Facebook or YouTube Shorts, it's like, it ain't nothing but buffoonery, And that's why you got a lot of races, I ain't gonna even say white folks, all the other races look at us as being the idiots of the world. Yeah, those people gave y'all a bad name, So that's my spiel, man. I just had a question, man. Do you think most rappers need to see a psychiatrist plus a therapist? Because these folk going crazy. Every time you turn around, some rapper done got gunned down. They rapping about their ops, going to their grave sites, peeing on their grave, spitting on their grave, mocking the dead. I mean, just straight idiotic. And then next thing you know, you'll hear about them like 3 weeks later, they'll be done got stretched out. So I think most of them need to see a psychiatrist and a therapist, and they probably need to see a priest because they too far gone, man. They're too far gone. And I'ma holler at y'all.